Hi, I'm Gerard O'Brien. Welcome to Think Wine. Today we're talking about corked wines or cork taint. How is that a fault in wine and how do you detect it? Well, if you get a scent of a kind of musty, wet cardboard, wet dog, the smell you kind of get when you walk into an old attic of that mold/wood sort of smell, well, that's often cork taint. Now this happens to about 5% of wines that are under cork, and it's really a reality. As much as they've tried to deal with this, it's always going to be something that's around if wine is going to be stored in bottles with corks. So it's being able to detect it that's key. And say if you're in a restaurant and you do get this sort of smell, and also you're not going to get much fruit from a wine that's corked. You're not going to be able to smell any fruit, so automatically you should know that something's kind of wrong. So, and also on the palate, when you taste it, there won't be much fruit. It'll be kind of subdued, and often there'll be a tingling sensation afterwards as well from the chemical that's produced by this bacteria. Now, the bacteria or the fungi lives in the cork, and one of the byproducts of this fungus's life cycle is the chemical that we describe as cork taint. The screw cap is one alternative to alleviating corked wines. However, some markets have been slower on the uptake, and some wines you just really don't want a screw cap on, and that's fair enough. So it's being able to come to terms with what to do and how to notice whether a wine is corked if it's under cork. And say if you're in a restaurant or you bought a wine from a store and you do get any of those sensations that suggest corkedness, well, take it back or send it back, because ultimately the winery doesn't want to get you to get a bad product, the restaurant doesn't want you to get a bad product, so it's in everyone's interests for you to spot that and send it back. As long as there are corks, there's going to be cork taint, about 5% of the market, so it's being able to notice that and to know what it is that's key, really. I'm Gerard O'Brien. Cheers.